Ladies and gentlemen, it is back. This is our second review. We're going to be talking about Clash of Champions. It's me, it's Levray, the greatest champion of the WCP. My lawyer, Matt Murdoch, helped me sell some things. I'm still the champion. And as a giving champion, I've decided that with the rest of the panel, the first time including Paul, we are going to be doing the predictions after we review Clash of Champions. But first, how are you doing, Paul?
I'm doing good. But this isn't my first time. I was there for the Royal Rumble, remember?
Were you?
Yes, I was.
I don't even remember us doing the Royal Rumble. I'm just winning these.
I mean, not Royal Rumble. I'm sorry. What was it called?
Money in the Bank?
The one Money in the Bank. There we go. I was there for Money in the Bank.
All right, my greatest victory. Yeah. How about you, Knock?
I think you might be as blind as Matt Murdoch if you think you're the real champ. But for any of you guys out there, there's a sale on brooms in LA. It's going to be a hot sale. The heat is striking, so catch your sale on brooms. It's going to be a sweep.
Zach, how are you?
I'm bitter, asshole.
You know what? You get a chance to try and get your first title reign later today. But first, we're going to go ahead and talk about Clash of Champions first. I thought it was better people than I thought it was going to be, especially with all the COVID stuff in place.
Very predictable, but I was entertained.
Yeah. I think there are only 3 matches that really stood out, but we're going to talk about them all. It shouldn't be too long because some of them were really like weekly matches. Some of them felt like Raw and SmackDown matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, on the pre-show, it says Cesaro and Shinsuke defeat the Lucha House Party for the SmackDown tag titles.
That was a great match.
Yeah.
I thought.
It wasn't anything special. It was a good match.
It's like, yeah, it is what you expect from all 4 of them, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They have great chemistry together. Exactly. It's just I've seen it too much.
Yeah. I get you. I get what you're saying.
So many more in it. I think Morrison and Miz should just be back in the tag team picture. This is and whenever they put Lucha House Party on the show, we know they're losing. They're just there to fill a spot.
Right.
Unfortunately, it shouldn't be that way, but yeah, it's kind of true.
Yeah, I think we all predicted they would win. They were on the main card, but they got shifted to the pre-show, which it's weird because when we first did prediction, I thought this should have been the pre-show match. But as we're going to get to, Asuka did double duty. I think I would prefer her being on the pre-show if you're going to make her do double duty. Give her time to rest.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, put that Zelina match in the pre-show.
Yeah. Is that her first championship match on the main roster?
Yeah, first championship match, and I think it's her first match on pay-per-view.
You're right.
She deserves
where she wasn't a manager. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm glad she got that nod.
All right. Well, let's go out of order. Let's just go straight to that match, Asuka and Zelina. What'd you guys think about that? Any thoughts, Zach?
It was fine. I'm not like opposed to it. It's just something that should have happened maybe as like, I don't know. We've all seen Zelina, especially in NXT, but to the casual audience, this is kind of how you're gonna build her to be someone, because she just started just doing singles matches.
Yeah.
This was a good match. Like, the contest was fine, but like you said before, it just felt like a Raw match. It wasn't anything special. I think it happened
in the next Raw also.
Yeah, and like, honestly, this would have been fine as the pre-show because the Lucha House Party match was much better than this one.
Yeah. I'll agree with that.
I did love the finish, though. Like, all the pins she tried to go for, and then Asuka finally took over with the Asuka lock. It's nice.
That was so clean. Yeah, that was clean.
Yeah, and they're great pin cover. Their like transitions were great, and it shows that Zelina is quick and isn't just. She's not multi for no reason. She can back up her shit. She can actually wrestle.
Right.
She's a luchadora. She better.
Yeah, completely agree. I'm glad it happened. Next up, so I'm only. As I said, I think we can all agree that like there are 3 big matches of this night. So I'm only going to ask you guys for your grade on these 3 matches, so we can decide what was match of the night. But the first one of the big three, Jeff Harvey versus Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but definitely top three.
I'll start by saying this was my match of the night, by far. It's not even close.
I'm so happy
this
with
match is amazing.
Yeah.
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 The Swanton Jeff hit was one of the most painful things I ever heard. Like I said when I texted you guys, I don't know if it's because like no one's in the audience, so you hear everything, but this sounded so painful. I cringed.
Mm-hmm.
The finish was genius. They did so much stuff in this match that was innovative and different. It was one of the best ladder matches I've seen in years.
Mm-hmm.
So wow, that's the most painful Swanton you think ever?
I don't know about ever, but like I'd say top three. This sounded very painful. I cringe. If he has a broken rib, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
probably.
That was a rough
something.
one. I every time Jeff does these crazy things, I just want to tell him we already like you, man. Please.
You're just adding to the highlight reel.
That reminds me of like there was this one show back in the day called Clone High, and it was they were making fun of Tom Green, and Tom Green was like sucking on a cow udder, and he was being like, "Do people like me yet? Do people like me?" It's like, you don't have to do that, Jeff. We already like you.
It's also getting rebooted.
Yeah.
But
Clone High.
Really? You don't like Clone High?
I like Clone High. I thought you were talking about Tom Green.
Oh no, Clone High.
Oh, God.
Okay, good.
Tom Green, yeah, you can go.
I will say I wanted Sami Zayn to win as a fan, but why'd you have to go and mess with my title, Sammy?
Don't mess with another man's my title then.
Oh no. Legally it is mine, sir. But before that, I was in distress. Stacy was throwing my shit out of my hotel room. It is not fair. So I'm happy for you, Sammy, but don't ever mess with my title again. What would you guys grade this match? I'll go down to you first, Knock. What would you give this match?
A+. The risk these guys took, the creativeness, Sammy handcuffing himself to AJ, and then eventually spitting out the key to handcuff AJ to the ladder, handcuffing through Jeff's earlobe to the ladder. This was just genius stuff, man. Everyone came out looking strong.
I did that. How about you, Paul?
Yeah, basically Knock said everything. Those were basically all the highlights, and yeah, it's what you expect out of these three, but they took it and went above and beyond. And I just feel like that's something, especially AJ does all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It better get 5 stars. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. I would give it an A.
Okay. I'm going to give it an A too. Tonight, that night, WWE was just very creative. This was a very creative match. They need to do this more often. But how about you, Zach? What grade would you give it?
I'll give it an A+. There's nothing to change on it. Knock hit every beat on there. And like he said, the fact that everyone comes out of this looking better and strong, like that's pretty amazing. The one thing that worried me is when we got this match, it's like when you ask for something for Christmas, but you know your parents are cheap, so you're going to get a different version of it. I was like, oh my God, please give me one for Christmas. Please.
Hey, every once in a while, they'll
like the
surprise you.
upgrades for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something about AJ and his triple threat, man. Did it bring something out of him in any triple threat matches?
He looks so focused and hungry. Like I love that AJ.
Yeah.
Like when he tried to carry Sammy, that was his only option. Like there's just everyone had a spot, and goddamn, so good.
Yeah.
Definitely top 3. I can't pick a top right now.
You know what? I'm gonna change mine to A+. I was gonna keep it A, but I'll go A+. Next up, back to the standard Raw matches. I never want to see this match again. I really don't. Bobby
I
Lashley
know what you're talking about.
versus Apollo Crews. Just why? Just
two
stop.
twins.
Right.
Why was there no progression storyline wise with this?
Right.
No, nothing.
Maybe they attempted to do it, but Apollo just has no personality, so he couldn't really,
I think it's just the automatic rematch, and he had no one else to really give to Bobby right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guilty of not watching Raw as much as I should because I just don't like it right now. But from my understanding, I thought the storyline was them against Retribution, and Apollo just getting this rematch just feels I need to fill time. Like,
Yeah, because it's the same match as the
Yeah.
last pay-per-view and the same finish at that. And the entire build to this match was Apollo getting beat up every single week. So we knew he was losing. It
Yeah.
just doesn't make sense.
yeah, this was just a paycheck for both of them.
Yeah.
They needed a filler. Hey, this could have been the pre-show too.
You know what? Yeah, this should have been the pre-show match. I will say that.
Yeah.
The best thing about this match was Samoa Joe on commentary. He had some great stuff put over Bobby. It was beautiful commentary.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Joe was killing it tonight or that night. I keep
Yeah.
saying tonight. He was killing it that night.
He kills it every night. He kills it all the time. It's like expected at this point.
Yeah. But anything else to say about that before we move on?
No, nothing.
Yeah, let's keep pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, another Raw match. It's a shame that he got injured through this, but Angel Garza and Andrade versus the Street Profits. I don't know if it was on that Spanish Fly, but Garza did get injured, and that's why the referee ended the match the way he did.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Second, I don't know, not false finish, but second injury related finish in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
standard tag match, in my opinion. What about you guys?
That
I agree.
Spanish Fly was very scary. I cringed looking at that. Like, he came so close to hitting his head. He just popped up. I think even Montez on the is it a Raw Talk or the pre-show before its pay-per-view said they've been fighting these guys since before WrestleMania. Since before WrestleMania, it's the same tag team.
Mhm.
Why are we still watching this? And the same result.
Yep.
Find someone
Yeah.
else. It's not that difficult.
I hate when people get injured,
I
but
agree.
honestly, I'm kind of glad Garza got injured, so we can move on.
Yeah.
I mean, get better soon. Like, I'm not glad you're injured, but
Like, get better
Yeah.
after the draft.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He should go back to NXT. I think his time was too short there. He could do some good stuff down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be fine with that. All right. Next up, Asuka versus Bayley, the match that saved LA Champion's reign. Bayley's out there asking for a referee to come out and raise her hand, and Asuka comes out, pulls double duty. Now I thought it was okay. I don't.
You
hate
thought it was
them
going to
for
be
that.
better than it was?
I thought it was gonna be worse than it was. I thought it was
Really?
gonna be shorter, and I don't know. It wasn't great. It wasn't good, but I thought it could be worse.
No. I thought it was going to be better than it was. It was kind of just like, yeah, you got to give it to Asuka for doing double duty, but I don't know. Just it was another standard match with, like, I don't know. Sasha Banks was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, good.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it was another standard match. Like, just I think we all talk about like how weak AW's women's division is. No, but like you have all these other women who could have just subbed in, just to have that nod, even though they weren't gonna win. Because I knew from the beginning this is gonna be no contest watching this.
Yeah.
They could have had someone else come in there, give Bayley a clean win, but give someone a pay-per-view shine, something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I'm glad you brought up Sasha because actually I hated that. I really want her to be out.
Really?
I don't want her to get her revenge so quick.
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And I that scares me so much more because Hell in a Cell sucked the last few times.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
disqualification.
I don't want to talk about that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they were making Sasha look too weak on SmackDown. And so I'm kind of glad that she's getting some kind of like retribution now. I thought it was the best part of the match, honestly. It was what kind of saved it, in my opinion.
Well, that's why I really want her to win the Royal Rumble and then get her revenge at WrestleMania. I think that's instant, like equals it out. But
Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
She's still the only 4 horsemen without a win at WrestleMania, so I'll be all for that.
how do you want better? She's the only 4 horsewomen to not defend a title. Every defense she loses.
That's true.
That's true. And she always loses the title in like a month.
Yeah.
If
too.
that.
She never held it for longer than that, I think.
I didn't get to hold my damn belt because of this match. Just because I have a life and I'm making a delicious dinner in my kitchen and can't hang out in your grimy ass chat room.
Because the champion does not eat when it matters, okay? But you know what? I
eat every other damn time.
This is I was wrong. There wasn't a big 3 of this pay-per-view. There was a big 4, and this match gets an A++ in my opinion.
Yeah, if you could see me right now, I'd be giving you the big 1.
Yeah. For any of our new viewers, real quick, Eric and Zach, can you explain this whole title controversy?
I don't think it's controversial at all. But somehow, some ways, Sami Zayn fucked up my predictions. So Zach was temporarily the champion.
Oh, shit.
But as
Here we
Matt
go
Murdock
again.
has explained, I predicted that Bayley would leave with the championship when Asuka ran out there. That was a prediction. It was official. It was a tie. And the title cannot change hands on a tie.
And per your call my number if you've been injured in a car accident, how he explained it to me was since the pay-per-view hasn't happened and that's when the decision is finally made, that is why your dumbass is still champion. After you copy and pasted my answers for the results, this happens and screws me over.
The Justice
Let's
League
move on.
is still in power. But with that, we will move on to the next of the big 3. Probably, I don't know. I want to say this is my pick for match of the night, but I might go back and forth. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton.
Yep.
I never thought I'd pick a Randy Orton match for match of the night also. I just don't like... Okay, streaming this was torture, first of all, because they both were killing time. They were obviously killing time because of the Bayley-Asuka match. So they took the slowest intros ever.
8.5 minutes, I think, or a little bit more. That's
Jesus.
how long the intros were.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
And then the match started. Randy Orton's methodical wrestling pace, and that was also awful. But all of the pop-ups by the legends, kind of that made up for it.
Oh,
They were
man.
done right.
Yeah. Ric Flair. At the end, I was not expecting that.
No, they got me. I did not think he showed up.
I was like, what? What? Okay, I'm cool with this.
I hate to say it, but I don't think I like this match as much as you did, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I liked it, but it had great moments, but altogether, I don't know. I don't think it worked for me altogether.
Yeah.
I love, again, I'll bring up Samoa Joe again. I love give me a kiss every time McIntyre goes to the headbutt. It's so good. There are great moments in this match, and I don't think this is their blow-off match, but
no, they're doing a Hell in a Cell too.
Yeah, for me, it might just be a B+ for me for this match.
Okay.
As you put it that way, I think about it. The match itself, structured, maybe not that great. I think all the cameos is what really put me over the top for me.
Yeah,
it was a very
fun
fan servicey.
Yeah,
it was a very
fan
fan servicey
service
kind of match. Yeah,
it should be the end.
I love that as a wrestling fan.
Yeah, just because that's how you'd end the feud, like all those victims coming back to get him. But if they're gonna keep going, that actually might lower it for me then. So I'll give it a solid A.
So do I.
I'll give it an A-. The pacing without the legends, some of that was off, but the stuff with the legends was done very, very correctly. Also, where they put the ambulance, where they normally have like the lights, they moved the lights and they put the ambulance there. Did they add carpet to the ground? Because that did not look like concrete.
I think they did.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I remember thinking that wasn't concrete, so I think they did.
That's fine, safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, the main event. I'm calling this is my match of the night because I think Roman Reigns is quick. He's entering S-rank territory.
Yeah. It's damn good.
I think they need to learn how to tell their camera people to shut the hell up when the mic in the ring is that hot. I get that you need to ask about where to be, but shut the hell up because I don't want to hear you. But damn good match. What do you guys think about it?
This match is genius. This is the Roman we've needed to see from day one, not the Cena 2.0, the tribal chief. I'm buying all into this storyline. This is
thank you for getting rid of that fucking bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
Like, finally.
Yeah.
Jeez, like, I love this new look. I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing.
The tats. They watch Fast and Furious like, oh, we need that, Roman. Bring the tats out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would expect they Because is it just he just took the vest off, right? It's not like new pants or boots or anything.
Just
It's
took
just
And the
pants
floral
might be new.
decor.
but definitely just took the vest off.
okay. Yeah, because I was
And, like-
hoping for something more. But go ahead.
Yeah, a whole new personality and him embracing his Samoan heritage finally. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they still changing the theme song though? When's that happening?
He said that's down the line.
Okay.
You don't want to do everything at once, and he wants to make sure it's done right.
That's
Yeah.
smart.
I like his old theme, though. I wouldn't be mad if he kept it.
I want it gone. That's so fucking
Yeah.
generic.
I'm done with it.
It is generic, but
It's grown on me, I'll
it's
admit that.
not- It's the thing is that it's generic and it's repetitive, but it's a good wrestling theme. It's badass.
I just didn't like that he kept the Shield theme song. It could have been any theme song. I would
Yeah.
not like that he kept the group
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
But damn, he looked like a badass. The only thing
You did.
I'm gonna have to ignore him on like social media. I'm gonna have to ignore any commercial he's in because he's still like Joe is still a great guy who does like Make a Wish. I don't want Joe to get into my Roman Reigns. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Because damn, this Roman could be the next Brock Lesnar that actually cares.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that's something they've been wanting to do for a while now, but it failed. But I think finally is his time now.
yeah.
Man, they couldn't wait for Zack Ryder to leave to give Roman that move.
Yeah. Some people are saying
Poor
he needed
man.
cleaner.
Honestly, he's more athletic. He might have.
I had to rewind it to be sure because he doesn't like stretch out
Yeah.
as much as Zack Ryder does, but he jumps higher.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you think about Jay in the match? Because there's something at one point he was smiling, and I don't know if he was doing that on purpose or not. It just threw me off, but
Oh.
I thought he did I think he killed it.
I didn't catch that part. He impressed me a lot. I was very impressed with his performance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then again, like him and his brother are very underrated with their storytelling in their matches. They give some of the best stories. You see the New Day stuff, the Hell in a Cell, and just their matches in general. They have some really great storytelling in their matches.
Yeah, I totally agree. I feel like the Usos are completely slept on, and I think it's because WWE does not give enough significance to the tag team division. But I'm so glad
Yeah.
they're giving him a singles run now, and with his brother coming back, I'm just excited to see where this is going.
Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one A++ for my match of the night.
You know what? A plus for me.
Yeah. How about you, Zach?
I'll give it an A. I don't know why I'm not giving it an A+, but I know something was missing for me.
Okay.
The thing that, like, now Jay has a pay-per-view title match. Like, he headlined a pay-per-view. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then just really quick, Roman said that he got his inspiration for this look from the movie Gangs of New York for a character called the Butcher.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that.
But I'm buying in 100% with this Roman Reigns. I think there's still a twist with the Paul Heyman thing that we'll see at some point because their explanation for it's kind of like, okay. I'll be excited when the new music hits. I like his new look already. They're saying and doing all the right things, man. This is such a smart angle right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Amen.
I will say this. Paul, what's his name? Michael Cole needs to learn how to not bury someone, but present them as an underdog. Because he was burying the fuck out of Jay during this match.
He was.
Mm.
And
I mean,
got me so mad.
I tend to tune out whatever that man says. So
I do too. It's just I don't know why it was, but I caught every single thing that he said, and it was just like really fucking weird. Like, why are you saying it like that?
yeah,
Right.
it was fucking annoying, right? It's like an
Like,
annoying
Jay
buzzing
can
sound. in your
fucking
ear.
go.
It was just ridiculous. And then he went from literally burying him one moment, and then as soon as Jay like slaps Roman, he's like, "Oh wait, no, he's gonna win." It's like, oh, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. He did say something really stupid. I got to think of it, but it was really bad. And then
His
I remember
name?
that moment.
Oh,
Maybe.
gosh.
Well, whatever. Michael Cole's
Yeah.
irrelevant.
Yeah, but
Who cares?
I believe that's all the matches. I'll ask you guys again. this was my match tonight. Knock, you said the ladder match was yours.
Yeah, easily one of the best ladder matches.
Zach, how about you? What was your match tonight?
Ladder match for sure. You make 3 guys look strong at the end when 2 of them have to lose. It's great.
Exactly.
I dig that. How about you, Paul?
I'm gonna go with you, Jey Uso and Roman Reigns.
All right. Yeah, SmackDown. I think won this night, but Raw that Randy Orton match did it right creatively.
Fantastic.
Just be creative. All 3 of these matches were very creative.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if you guys haven't watched it yet, again, the top 3 matches are Jey Uso and Roman Reigns, the triple threat with Zayn, Styles, and Jeff Hardy, and what else did we say with this third one?
Randy and Drew. Did you say that one?
Randy and Drew in the ambulance match. Watch those 3 matches.
Yeah. The rest you could skip.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Sami Zayn's promo. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a good night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that is a review for Clash of Champions. Now, it's time to get down to business. It's time for me to get my 6th consecutive win as WCP champion.
Trash.
We're going to predict who is going to win NXT TakeOver 31 right at the Corona-riddled Performance Center.
Oh, jeez.
We've got 5 matches. We just added the Cruiserweight Championship to the card. Escobar versus Swerve Scott. We're going to go ahead and predict. I'll start it off and ask you guys.
This is also Paul's debut in the predictions championship matches.
Oh, yeah. Well, did we do a prediction for Money in the Bank? Was the title around back then?
I don't think so.
No, you just made it up after that.
and crowned it to the rightful winner. But I'll ask you first, Paul, since it's your debut. Santos Escobar versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. Who have you got?
Swerve.
Any reason why?
Because this man deserves it. Watch his matches. Just watch his matches. I'm surprised he hasn't did he ever win the Cruiserweight Championship? No, right?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. No, this man he is one of the most innovative performers out there. The way he uses the ring is so smart, and I just love him. Yeah. I love Swerve.
I like him too. I put him up there with the Jeff Hardys and Shinsuke's of just dripping charisma. This dude is the guy. Mm-hmm. I think he will get his run, but I don't think it's this time. I think it's too soon for Escobar. I'm going with Escobar for the win.
Okay.
Yep, same here.
And I will agree. Escobar for the win. I'm still holding out hope that what's his name?
Isaiah Scott?
No, the other the Cruiserweight champion before COVID hit.
Oh, Devlin?
Yes, thank you. I'm still holding out hope that they'll do a storyline with him and Escobar. I would love to see that match. So I'm going to say Escobar holds it.
Okay.
All right. Next match on the card, we've got Kushina versus the Velveteen Dream. Zach, who have you got and why?
I think I'm going to go with the Dream on this one. I think they just need to make him a big heel, and this is the match to do it, and then they can put Kushida somewhere else after, because I think Kushida is going to have a title run 5 or 6 months from now. So it's not important that he wins this right now. I think his next 2 feuds are going to be what's important for him to win, to build up that he's going to be in a championship match.
Okay. I'm picking Kushida though. I think when Velveteen was at his best on his run, he lost all those matches, but he was just so good we kind of forgot. I think I'm gonna go Kushida. I think he needs that big win right now.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to side with Zach here though, because he does make a point. Kushida really doesn't have anything to lose here, and I think they're trying to elevate him to something bigger. So I think Dream is gonna take it tonight, but Kushida will move on to bigger, better things.
Okay. I'm going with Kushida. I think how you said that his next 2 feuds are going to be the one that make him a champion. I think this is the start of that. And with the draft coming up, it's not crazy for Velveteen to get drafted, even though
that's
maybe
true.
He shouldn't be there right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'll go with Kushida. All right. Next up for WWE NXT Women's Championship, Io Shirai versus the Poison Pixie Candice LeRae. I will start it off and say I'm backing Candice for the same reason I back Kushina. The draft is coming up, and I think Io is going to get called up.
Again, I don't want to copy Eric, but I got to go with Candice. She's walking out with the belt, and I believe someone else will be walking out with the belt later on too.
Oh, okay. How about you, Zach?
This is a tough one because Triple H said in a meeting, I think today or whenever you see this, it was this week. He isn't sure when he was asked if NXT is in the draft because as of right now, it's just Raw and SmackDown and all the logos and just presented on Fox and USA, which NXT is. But that leads me to believe that they're not going to decide until the night of, which is freaking annoying, especially if we're doing this predictions thing. I'm going to say Io retains. I don't think this feud is big enough for an NXT title change.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But it's tough, though, because like right now is the perfect time to put it on Candice.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can do this whole like Gargano storyline for until another takeover without one of the Garganos having a payoff, and Johnny being like her manager is kind of cool.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think you can do it without both of them being a champion.
I think they'll get there with Johnny, but I mean, I think more so the North American title than the NXT title. But she's got to be, I think, the breadwinner kind of in the title picture family here.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Paul?
I mean, both sides make really good points, but I'm gonna have to go with Candice here, and the reason is because I don't think Candice has ever beaten Io Shirai.
No. When she was a face, she was getting beat a lot by Io when she was heel.
So this would honestly kind of be the perfect way to wrap that up, and I kind of agree with Eric. They might call I think they're going to call up Io to main roster.
If they screw her up, then there's no hope for anyone.
I'm just gonna I might just give up on WWE at that point, because it's like if you're not going to push the Japanese wrestlers, there's no point in me watching.
Also, I don't want to see her interact with Asuka at all.
She needs to go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I'm okay with that.
I think they have better writers on SmackDown.
Definitely. Only Keith Lee ended up over there.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, NXT North American Championship, Damian Priest versus Johnny freaking Gargano. Knock, I'm guessing you're going with Johnny?
Yeah, I'm going with Mr. Takeover himself. I think he'll win the belt. I think it's too soon, though. I will admit that. I think Damian Priest just got it. But they also have been given title defenses on NXT, which I think is there to build him and give him an incredible run before he loses the belt to Johnny.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to go the opposite. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead, Paul.
Oh, well, I was just going to say, you know what? I kind of agree with that verbatim, so same.
You're going for Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm going Damian just because Johnny is still one of my top 5 wrestlers in the world, but I think he's accepted being like the veteran of NXT. He's okay not getting titles. So I see him putting Damian Priest over. Maybe he'll get a title later, but I don't think this is it.
That's a good point.
Zach, how about you?
I'm gonna pick Damian Priest just because I feel like if you want to make him actually legitimate in NXT, you have to keep this title on him for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But then again, the whole like let's say they announce day of that Io and Candice are gonna headline it. Then I think Candice is going to win and Johnny wins this, and then they're both the
celebrate
heads. Yeah.
I also think they might call Damian Priest. I think he might be on the fast track being called up.
That's true too. I mean, he's a veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that, but then I was like, God, they can only call so many people. So I definitely think Io. I don't know who else. And maybe Velveteen. So I think Io and Velveteen.
Yeah. I think they're going to give Candice the title run because she's never had it before, and then they're going to call Io up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, that's two piece. Finally, NXT title match: Finn Balor versus Kyle O'Reilly. Does anyone think Kyle O'Reilly is going to take the title home?
Nope.
No.
Listen, you got to look both ways before you cross the Prince. And O'Reilly, he's going to get run over. It's gonna
Do
be a good
you
match.
guys think any of the Undisputed Era will cost him the title?
Ooh.
Huh.
I hope not, because I would like a nice straight up match between these guys.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really well done if it's just clean.
I think it might be, but Eric, I know you didn't watch the match, but when Adam Cole lost backstage, they showed him giving the too sweet to Finn and like congratulating him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Huh.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I think maybe they won't cost him.
I don't think they will, because I just saw an article maybe like half an hour ago where they insinuated that they wanted Adam and Kyle to be the top faces of NXT.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't get to read the article, so take that with a grain of salt, but I'm going to say it's a clean one.
Yeah.
But instead, since we all agree on Finn, let's spice things up.
Okay.
I have a feeling Dave Meltzer is going to rate this match. So, what do you guys think? How many stars do you think Dave Meltzer is going to give this match? That will be your prediction for the Finn Balor match. I'm going to go out on the limb and say 5 stars.
I'll say 4 stars because it's not on AEW.
That's actually sad. That's very good.
Okay. I'll go 4.5. I don't want to say the same ones as you guys. I want to get this win, so I'm gonna go 4.5.
How about you, Paul?
I'm gonna say 5.
Okay. Whoever is the closest without going over will get that one. I want everyone out there who says I'm a paper champion, controversial. I am giving opportunities here. I didn't have to do that, but that's the deal.
Oh, how generous!
So Dave Meltzer,
this whole time.
if Meltzer, if you're listening to this, if you fuck me over, I swear.
Dave,
I mean, the odds are stacked
please.
against you. You got a new challenge here. It's 3 against 1.
Yeah.
I just want them to have a nice, clean match. They would kill it.
They would.
All right, folks, that is it. You got your reviews, you got your predictions. I'm not gonna be doing a live stream for Takeover. I'm gonna be too busy playing Star Wars Squadrons, but
Fair.
Check it out. We'll let you know after it happens who's the champion. Thank you for listening. Any last words?
Yeah, if you guys lucky enough to catch Eric stream of the Squadrons, man, he's gonna be killing it. So look out for that.
Yeah.
Actually, thank you for reminding me. Since today is Wednesday, I'm gonna try and whenever we get this out, after Friday, check out the Twitch stream. I will definitely be on Twitch more often. I haven't been on it, but check it out.
And what's the Twitch to remind him again?
West Coast Pop Gaming.
Yep.
Check it out.
All right.
Nice. I'm gonna spend the next 30 minutes deleting emails from Eric's lawyer. 38, 43 emails. Thank you, you little
Matt Murdock. How do you send those emails?
And now that I'm here, it's now 3 against 1. It's 3 against 1 now. The odds are against you.
You say it's 3-on-1, but I've got the whole Justice League behind me, so I am confident with that.
Okay.
Bid you adieu.
Okay. Have fun with your cult.
All right.